Hello, and welcome to the Stinson PTA tutorial on PISD's Parent Portal. I'm Kelly Thomas, the current Vice President of Communications with the Stinson PTA. I'd like to invite you to view this tutorial to learn more about what PISD offers its families. And how we're going to start to get to the PISD Parent Portal is from our Stinson PTA website. So if you'll go to www.stinsonpta.org, and then you will see our homepage. And where you will want to go is to the menu for resources, and then scroll down to parent resources, and then you can go over into where it says Plano ISD Parent Portal. Simple click there, and then all you have to do is log in with your login information. Now if you've not been here before, you can simply click on the create new registration and it'll step you through those processes. But if you've already been here, then you just put in your email address and your password and you go ahead and you can log in to get to the parent portal. So here we are at mypsid.net and the parent portal version. Your student has a similar version at school as well that they get to. This would be what we would see in our own home. There's lots of great things that are on here, and it does change from time to time, so you want to make sure you come back to see what things might be different. The first thing we're looking at is the Plano ISD tab and the different windows that they've placed on it. First thing we have is the parent viewer. If you click on the parent viewer options for the students that you have enrolled at PISD currently, and you click on Get Report For, what you'll see is the information about their grades and about their attendance. Now you can go from here and you can look more in depth into the different classes that they're doing and see exact assignments. You can also look at an attendance summary and see how many days they were absent and when that might have occurred. And then you can also look at the grade summary, and you can also contact teachers via email through this system. One of the great things about this system is using the email notification. If you use the email notification and you enter in your email address, then you can tell the system what information you want to find out from the system about each of your children. So you can find out if they were given an unexcused absence, or if you can find out if they have been missing school. You can look at their grade summary, can come to you every week or every day. You can look at student assignments. You can also be automatically notified if a grade drops below or is above a certain number. And as I've been told by teachers, the higher that number, the better. So it helps you stay on top of things with your kids. And then you can submit the notification request, and all of that will be set up for you. And then you'll be notified when these things happen. Now, that is the parent viewer aspect. And to close that, we just go up here and we X out our window. Now, another part that we have here on the right-hand side is the e-news, and this is where you can sign up to get the district's version of an e-newsletter. The district has their own, and then each school that you have a child at also will have their own. Stinson has one that is sent out on pretty much a weekly basis, and then Otto Middle School will also have one. And then the district sends things out probably once a week, sometimes a little bit more than that, depending on what's going on within the district. It's very simple to get added to that subscription list. You just have to click on the button. It says here, and then you can log in, change your subscriptions, and all that sort of stuff right there and tell them what it is that you want to know. The next section that they have here on the PISD tab is the campus emergency card. Now this year, the only way to update your campus emergency card is to do it through the parent portal. And it's going to be fairly simple. You're just going to click on your child, and then you'll go through the different information here that they have and update it as necessary. The window to start the updating process is Monday, August 1st, and that closes on Wednesday, August 17th. And Wednesday, August 17th happens to be Stinson's packet pickup, and we will have computers available if you need to access them there to update your emergency card for each of your children. Okay, the other thing we have here is we have some documents. Sometimes the district adds documents. This one happened to be last year's school calendar. I'm sure that's going to change here soon. The other thing we have underneath documents is performance management. This is your access to your child's MAP test scores, and it's a chart that shows comparison between each grade, time that they took it, either fall, winter, or spring, and then there's a graph. So you can look at that there as well if you need that information. Right now we also have an advertisement basically for PASAR, and you can sign up there by going through those through the right links. You can also come here on the right hand side again, and if you've given permission for the district to put the immunization online for your child, you can look and find out that immunization information here by just clicking get your report for, and you can see what they all have. I actually find that pretty nice when you're looking up stuff for camps and things like that. It's right there and it's very accessible. In addition, we also have messages from PISD. These things are going to change as different activities happen throughout the district. They have links to different websites as well as summer options here, and they had stuff about graduation and the budget, and all of this will be updated as the school year progresses. And sometimes they have windows that don't have anything in them at the time, but that could change as the things go along. Now, in addition, there's a couple things here that are really nice that we have just for parents and kids even to use at home. We have the Atomic Learning website that we have a link to that PISD offers to parents. They give a login ID and a password to use. Atomic Learning is a place where you can get videos and information about just about anything that's on the website. You can learn how to use Gmail, you can learn how to use different software programs. It's a really nice tool. And then also we have our library resources. Library resources list a variety of different places that you could look at to do research for your children or for yourself. And then there's also a login information here for you to look at too, to be able to use these sites. And then the last thing they have on the PISD tab at the moment is the PayPAMS information. And if you click on that, that's going to take you to the district website with information about what PayPAMS is. And then it'll also give you a link to PayPAMS specifically so you can set up an account. So that's the PISD tab. The next tab we have is Stinson Elementary School. And we have the school calendar is accessible through here, and then we also have any messages that the school might be giving you. So for every school that you have a child at, you should have a tab that tells you what that school is and what is going on at that school and the things they've decided to put out for parents to look at. Then you also have another tab that should have a child's name, and that's going to list all your classes and links to all the different class websites that have been created. One of the things that we kids at Stinson really like to be able to do is to vote for that favorite turkey contest. And if you click on that, then you can get to the website that was made so that the kids could all vote. And they were able to do this at school through their mypisd.net site, or they could do it here at home. And then they could vote as well through this. So they have that access option to do. And that just goes through the My Classes tab for each of your children. Now, if you have more than one child at Stinson, then you might want to change that tab. And right now they just show one student at a time on here. But if you go over to where it says Viewing and use the drop-down list, then you can select between your children. And when you hit select, then that tab will change to reflect the classes that are pertinent to the additional child. So the teacher's class basically has changed for him. Now, it's a great resource for parents to get information as well as to access some things that the kids might need while they are at home. And I hope that you've enjoyed this tutorial. And if you have any questions, please let me know. You can reach me at communications@stinsonpta.org. And again, my name is Kelly Thomas. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.